I started off on 2K16, and back then, we did not have that much players, you know? After 70 years, I gotta say, we got a lot of good players out here in Asia. We got a lot of good players. We call ourselves the secret Asia.
We should see, Richard, a load of three-point shooting tonight. Both these teams can really shoot it from deep. How do you feel about the NBA's three-point revolution?
I think it is a beautiful thing. I wish I would have shot more threes as a player. Maybe I would have got to 15,000 points. But let's focus on this league and the way the guys are playing right now. I truly believe that the game is going to continue to evolve in deeper threes.
Now Golden State's starting five. The guard spots filled by Poole and Thompson. Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, Greg, a big congratulations, right, to MP, now a multi-time NBA Player of the Week award recipient.
And MP continues to prove he's one of the top players in this league. You look back on the week he's had, and you can't deny he's earned it.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Last outing for Golden State was a loss to Indiana.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
And Utah has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Insanity can't get it to go. To the inside. And there's Poole on the assist by Thompson.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And the three ball is good.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
So it's the Jazz now, following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Thompson. Wiseman with the ball. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're short-handed.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. And here's Thompson following the three moments ago from insanity. Wiggins. Wiseman the pass to Wiggins. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's insanity. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Nailed from three-point land. Insanity's got 12.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. One of the stories here, Insanity, getting it done today.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change them.
Let's show some love and give a big hand for your dad's team.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Poole finds Wiggins. From 10 feet out, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Here's Insanity. He's got 12. From deep. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And you have to remember, you're going to have some tough stretches scoring the ball tonight. Just keep a cool head and don't force things.
And here is Poole after the three-pointer from Insanity. That one good for two. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Insanity gets it to go.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Wiggins outside. And here is Poole. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Here's Thompson. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Clay isn't afraid to get physical if he feels like he can get to the line.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
It's tipped. Wiggins with the bounce pass. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Insanity. He's got 24. From past the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And here is Green after the three-pointer from Insanity. On the wing, Wiggins, just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort, and there's the bucket as Green finishes it off.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Insanity. That three off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors, trailing by 13. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Here's Insanity following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. To the paint. And Green gets it to go. Green's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Insanity. 27 points for him. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Thompson outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside, Green. Wiggins inside the line. Back to Green. Inside. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Wiggins. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wiggins has got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Insanity. 30 points in the game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Here's Insanity. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Utah in the driver's seat.
30, the Warriors. 22.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. Insanity, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's Sexton in for Mike Conley. And then for Golden State, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. And it's Klay Thompson in for Jordan Poole. Now, here's Looney. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Klay Thompson.
Ooh, look at Thompson outworking the defense, winning that second chance look for his team.
We've got Bojan Bogdanovich. Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Insanity, and it's Vanderbilt in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And here's Thompson following the 3 from Insanity. Thompson passes to Looney. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Insanity. 33 points for him. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against Portland was tremendous. He scored an incredible number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Beasley's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Then for the Warriors, JaMychal Green comes in for Looney, and Poole subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
He's been doing really nice work at the line, 83%.
And you hear the term point forward, but then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So, what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And here's Thompson after the 3-pointer from Insanity. Outside, Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Wiggins. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Beasley against Thompson. Lets it fly. They get it back. Here's Wiggins. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Pass to Insanity. Takes a 3. Utah keeping it alive. A new 14. The 3. And again for 3.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most 3-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. Poole finds Green. Thompson with it. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
The moment that last 3 went in, Thompson must have been thinking, give me the ball, I'll answer it with a 3.
There's the 3. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Insanity. Insanity's got 45 points. Bogdanovich against Thompson. They get a hand on it. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Insanity. And so it's the Utah Jazz.
65. The Warriors. 50.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Insanity has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look.
Good! Another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Insanity. Utah leading by 18. This one for 3. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. And again for 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into 2nd place all time with that made for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Near the 3-point line, it's Poole. Money from the wing. Poole's got 17 now.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You expect some fumbles with the ball. And overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Howie Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Here's Insanity. The 3-pointer, no good. The Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And they're pushing it up. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Poole kicks to Wiggins. Back to Poole. Lets it go from deep. And the Warriors miss again.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. The Warriors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Jazz. Horton Tucker comes in for Clarkson. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Golden State. Down low, here's Wiggins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Wiggins has got 18 points.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Poole kicks to Wiggins. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Insanity. Good. Another from three. He's really slapping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded by Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins finds DiVincenzo. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Insanity. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he banks in the layup.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Insanity. Covered by Wiggins. Insanity can't get it to go. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga. 20 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not...
Here's Insanity. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Colin Sexton is out there with Insanity. And there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Azubuike in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Insanity. From outside, off the mark. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Wiggins drives in. Passes it to Looney. Now, here's Poole. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Even though they're down, they are show at the free throw line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz. And the Warriors with some changes. Baldwin, he's checked in for Wiseman. Moody comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Rollins subbed in for Klay Thompson. Sexton the pass to Insanity. For the 3. Another bucket. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Back to Poole. Some nice passing by Golden State. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. Here's Insanity. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Back to Poole. Baldwin the pass to Moody. Now Poole. Here's Baldwin. He is covered by Bogdanovic. Baldwin kicks to Poole. 5 on the clock. Over Sexton. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Insanity. And that one hits back iron.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Rollins, no good. Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Insanity. Here's the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And there's the pass to Poole. Here's Baldwin. To the paint. He is looking for Looney and finds him. He's off on that one. Ready by Bogdanovic. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Insanity. A 3-pointer is right on target.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Looney. To the inside. Poole with it. Defended by Sexton. Fires for 3. And it's Jordan Poole with the 3. Poole's got 26.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Insanity. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Insanity. Inside. Now, here's Moody. Guarded closely. Lets it go. Hits it again. Wow.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Here's Rollins. And here is Moody. Poole on the wing. Another 3 for Golden State.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Insanity. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Trains the three-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Rollins, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jared Butler. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Warriors, Rollins.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
They get it again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I like watching Gay get aggressive with the defense, making them whack him there on the way up.
Both shots good from the stripe. 1:30 left in the fourth. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so all the hard work connects again.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game. Pass to Rollins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Moody's shot is off.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a three with a three. Just merciless.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Well, he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
This is a game that every player dreams of having from the arc. He's living it. It is almost unreal the way he is shooting threes.
Here's Rollins, and slam dunk by Rollins.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Insanity. From deep three-point range. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Congratulations on the win, but how do you make it look so...
I don't look at myself as young, Nate.
Last time I talked to you, we were in LA for the NBA 2K23 Community Day. You had just gotten the game, tested it out for the first time. Now you've had a few weeks. What are your thoughts on the new game?
Well, it's only 1 month, but I love it. You're not going to spam dribbling like what you did before. But this year, you actually take skills. And then you have to really take skills to get open. And that's what I love about it.
And at this point, we're just about halfway through the season. Some teams, Clark, playing great basketball right now.
And the real challenge is to maintain that if you're one of those teams, to continue to play at a high level, to continue to trust and put in the work to perform.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Jalen Noel out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Edwards in at the 3. Now here's Edwards. Takes a 13-footer. Clarkson grabs a miss. In transition, here come the Jazz. Insanity, no good. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Russell. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Here's Insanity. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Gets the 3 to fall.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Russell. Pass to Edwards. Russell with the ball. His last outing, he had 20. Clock at 4. Here's Noel. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Insanity. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to Noel. Now Edwards. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Insanity. Guarded by Edwards. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 12.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Noel. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the left side wing. Towns for 3. Rebound, Utah.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Insanity. Counted from distance.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Edwards. Conley against Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Utah. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Knocked loose. And here's Russell. He's guarded by Conley. And he comes up with a bucket.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Insanity. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Towns. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Minnesota with the ball. Gobert passes to Russell. The rebound by the Jazz. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Russell. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Here's Insanity. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now here's Gobert, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. 4 on the clock to halt the run. That one's wide left.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Insanity gets the bucket.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Russell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Colin Sexton.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
Free throw is good from Russell. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
On the wing, Noel. He's guarded by Beasley. Noel, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
There's the 3. Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Pass to Prince. It doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Insanity. 33 points for him. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. He's got 36 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Reed. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Noel, that's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Insanity. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pass to Noel. Back to Russell. Outside, Anderson. To the inside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. "35 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Insanity. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Anderson. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. The shot by Russell, no good.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
from deep three-point range. And that's not going to go. And so it's Utah with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Mike Conley, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Insanity in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Utah right now.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
Hi, guys. Well, Insanity in their last time out against the Warriors was tremendous. He dropped an amazing number of points, and it was his highest point total of the season. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
5 on the clock. McDaniels, that's good.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. No luck on that one. Good D by Bogdanovic. Here's Insanity. From deep. And again for 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Shoots. And the basket by Towns. Towns has got his first bucket in this one.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
Insanity. Good! Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Towns can't get it to go.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. The rebound by Markkanen. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Insanity. Yet another bucket. 16 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Edwards. And here's Russell. He's got 5. Towns finds Edwards. To the middle. Gobert inside. Markkanen's there. And it's good for 2.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Here's Insanity. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Here's Insanity. He drops it from range.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. Shot from the low post is good. Russell's got 7.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Insanity. McDaniels covering. Here's Insanity. Minnesota with a rebound. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Insanity. Non-stop scoring machine right here. On target from range.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now here's Edwards. Coming off a 22-point game against Indiana. Good. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Beyond the arc. That one is off. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. And there's the drive. Can't get it to go. Only 3 for 8. And Utah has possession. Here's Insanity. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Fires hitting the triple.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Here's Russell. Here's Towns. Uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Insanity. Lets it fly. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. From 10 feet away. Utah with the rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
The 3-ball. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And so it's Utah showing no mercy and just piling it on.
76. The Timberwolves. 28.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. At the forward spots, it's Edwards and Towns. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Jalen Noel. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Pass to Noel. Now here's Edwards. And it's in there. Give him 8.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing him.